Funny because all over Massachusetts we have glacial boulders, but when you get to Cape Cod, we got a massive strip of sandy beach, and there aren't any boulders. And the legend about why there are no glacial erratics or boulders on Cape Cod is a story that the native people tell, the Mashpee, the Nauset, the Pokanokett, and they basically bring this legend to a Englishman, believe it or not, a hero, if you will, in the early colonial period, and the guy's name was Richard Bourne. Richard Bourne ministered to the native people in what is now Bourne, Massachusetts. And once upon a time, Bourne wasn't cut in half, and it was the beginning of Cape Cod, where the mainland of Massachusetts moved out on that sandy cape. And Bourne is the last place that you'll find boulders. And the story as to why is told by the Mashpee and the Nauset, and it goes something like this. Bourne, every single night for years and years, would be visited by Maushop the devil, and he would come and try to tempt Richard Bourne. Every night they would wrestle, and every night the Reverend Richard Bourne would beat the devil. Finally, the devil got frightfully angry, as you can imagine a devil would get when he gets beat. And he, from his base out in Provincetown, picked up all the boulders, all the glacial erratics, and he brought them with him in his apron to smash Richard Bourne with. And as he was almost at Bourne's home, he ran into a chickadee, a white chickadee, sent by God. And that chickadee taunted him. And he taunted him with a little rhyme that kids on the Mashpee Reservation and in the various tribal outposts that survived King Philip's War in eastern Massachusetts, little kids, little native kids, would skip rope and they would sing the Richard Bourne song. And it goes like this. Howdy, devil, howdy, giant, you're going to wrestle Richard Bourne. You're going to get it. You're going to get the worst of it. You're going to get it, the worst of it. You're going to wrestle Richard Bourne. Howdy, devil, howdy, giant, you're going to wrestle Richard Bourne. You're going to get it, the worst of it. You're going to get it, the worst of it. You're going to wrestle Richard Bourne. And the devil got so mad at that chickadee, he started chasing him. Chickadee flew away. He threw a boulder at the chickadee, and the chickadee dodged. He started chasing the chickadee through the scrub pine that covered the cape, and he tripped. And when he tripped, all the boulders in his apron fell out and scattered all over Bourne, Massachusetts, which is why Bourne has glacial boulders. And if you drive through the Cape, you're going to notice there's really very few boulders on Cape Cod. But in Bourne, they're all over the place. And that's why it's all about Richard Bourne.